Can Etsy dropshipping be done long term? Don't get it why people say Etsy is just a quick cash and you can't do this long term. Can we build like 10, 20 self-stores and do this for the rest of your lives? But you're never going to do anything for the rest of your lives. This is a common misconception, and beginners focus too much on this. You're never going to do anything for the rest of your life. You just aren't, right? You just aren't. There's always going to be pivots, always going to be changes, and you learn from something and you make money from something and you move to the next thing. This isn't a career where you're being a police officer for 30 years or you're being a teacher for 30 years. It's not the way it works in business. Things always change in business, right? Like things always change. And even if the fundamentals stay the same thing, reselling stuff from China, right? Because that's what I basically fucking made all my money from, is just selling stuff from China. So if the fundamental stays the same, there's always going to be new things and new ways to market that thing, right? So it's the same exact thing with a concrete company, right? Let's say you have a concrete company. You used to advertise in the yellow pages, one of those big, thick books. You used to advertise in the yellow pages, one of those big, thick books. No one uses that anymore. Everyone switched to social media. Maybe it was first, I don't know what the old social media pages are, MySpace. You used to advertise on MySpace, and then Google AdWords came around and you advertised on there. And then YouTube was better than Google, and then you advertised on there. And then you went down the Facebook route, and that was really good. And then you went down the Instagram route. And then the other ones kind of stopped working. They were a few years old. They kind of stopped working so well. It's the exact same thing for absolutely every business out there. Like everything changes, everything morphs, but the fundamentals stay the same. And that's why Etsy is super good. And that's why e-commerce as a whole is super good, is because you understand these fundamentals, you can go anywhere and sell anything. Because if you understand what people like, what products work, how to do customer service, how to do the actual marketing, basic ad stuff, basic ad media buying, to be honest, is not a crazy good skill. Operational stuff on the back end, right? Understand so many different things, employee management, understand so many different things, you can go into any industry, right? If you've made money, right now we're adding a lot more, items about Shopify, brand building, a bunch of stuff like this into Etsy Kings. I filmed a bunch of stuff today and we're really expanding that. People that have made 5, 10 G's profit on Etsy have such a huge fucking advantage, and it will be so easy for them.